Now we're going to go back to another story dealing with the Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas arriving in China for an official visit. We're crossing over to Vancouver, joined by Khalid Barakat, spokesperson of Masar Badil movement. Thank you so much for being with us. Your perspective, how important is this visit by Abbas to China?
Well, I think Palestinians across the board and the people of the region would like to see a more Chinese engagement in the region affairs and China present in the region. But I do think that Mahmoud Abbas is a very weak leader by all polls. His support in Palestine is about 10%, and that's the West Bank, let alone the general public of Palestine and Palestinians in diaspora. Abbas is a very weak leader. He's living his last days as the president of the Palestinian Authority. China, I think, understands that, but they do want to get more engaged in the area, and that is a positive issue, as we saw their engagement in facilitating talks between Iran and Saudi Arabia. However, I think that it's really important to just highlight few facts about China-Palestine relationship, and that is it's fine for China to be involved, and definitely we don't want to see any US or Western hegemony in our region. But China needs to also understand that Palestine cannot be divided. So facilitating talks between Israel and the Palestinian Authority based on the so-called two-state solution is something that they have been trying for the past 30 years, and it's dead. There's no chance for Palestine to be divided. There's no chance for a two-state solution. That solution is gone. And the other thing, China-Israel relationship is a reflection of China-US relationship. And so we have seen that there was a lot of economic trades between China and Israel that placed China the second largest trade partner for Israel. Now, for Palestinians, we have no problem for China to actually, do that with the states in the region, but not with Israel. Because when you're strengthening the Israeli economy, you're just strengthening the colonization of Palestine, the settler racist colonization of Palestine. And China needs to understand that as it's, for example, view Taiwan as an integral part of its territory, and they are rightly so to say that, we Palestinians view Haifa as an integral part of Palestine. Palestine cannot be divided. It's a one Palestine policy for Palestinians. And also, if I were to advise the Chinese, comrades and brothers and sisters, I will tell them to get engaged immediately with talks with Palestinian resistance forces and not the Palestinian Authority, who plays as a puppet dog for Israel and the United States policy in the region.
And are you optimistic about that possibility, Khalid?
Not really, because this is, China now really is liked by most Palestinians, but the minute they get engaged in, mediation based on two-state solution, I think that China is not going to get a lot of support by the Palestinian street. It's very important for China to calculate their steps and to be anti-colonization force in the region, anti-imperialist hegemony. It's important for us that China strengthening its relationship with Iran. It's important that China plays a role in the region and they're always welcome, but not to replace U.S. discourse on two-state solution, a futile process that have ended. So I'm not optimistic, but I do see a positive, gestures from China, more role in the region.
All right, and on that note, thank you for being with us right here at Press TV. Khalid Barakat, spokesperson, Masar Badil movement out of Vancouver.